going to read our Ben the Cat book today. And this is for the level D. So first we're going to look at the name of our book. And the name of our book is called Ben the Cat. Okay, so I want you to take your magic pointer finger, blow it so we can activate it like this. And I want you to point and say, Ben the Cat. You do it. Okay, so in our story, Ben the Cat, Ben is the cat, and he rides in an elevator. I want you to touch your nose if you've ever ridden in an elevator. All right, so he rides up the elevator, and every single floor he goes to, he meets somebody different. And every time he meets somebody different, they give him something. So we know that our book is fiction, not nonfiction. Fiction means fake. Nonfiction is real, fiction, fake. You say fiction, fake. Fiction, fake. Fiction, fake. Good job. Okay, fiction means fake. How do we know that this is fiction? So normally when we notice things that are fiction, we look for something that wouldn't really happen in real life. But could a cat ride an elevator in real life? Probably. Someone could bring their cat on an elevator. Could somebody give something to a cat? Yep, somebody could give something to a cat. So what we call this is realistic fiction. That means it's things that could happen in real life, but it is a made-up story. Okay, I want you to turn to page 2 because there's something very important in this page, on all of these pages, that I need you to notice, okay? I need you to know what it is so that when you get there, you'll know and you'll feel really good about reading it. Okay, so if you see these little marks next to some of the words, those are quotation marks, okay? Say quotation. Yes, okay, quotation marks. Take your hands and go like this. Quotation marks. I want you to say quotation marks. Good job. Quotation marks they let us know when we're reading that someone is talking. But you will most of the time see the word said after you see quotation marks, okay? Quotation marks tell us that someone is what? Talking, yes. So when you see them, you want to make sure that you read those words that are inside the quotation marks. You want to make sure you read them the way the person would say them. Okay, so instead of saying, Ben is a cat. Hello, Ben, I said. You don't want to read it like a robot because you're not a robot. So we're not going to read it like that. We're going to read it the way that person would say it. Okay, so when you get there, when you say, Ben is a cat. Oh, I see quotation marks. And you say, hello, Ben, the way somebody would say, hello, Ben. So before we get started reading Ben the Cat, we are going to look at the words we're going to look at some of the words that we need to know before we read Ben the Cat so that we can be successful in reading our book. So the first word we're going to look at, and I want you to get your letters out and build this word with me, okay? Get out the letter W, E, N, T, okay? Now, take your magic pointer finger. This is the word went. All right, now get your elbows up. Elbow spell it with me. W-E-N-T, and we punch it out, went. Let's point to it and spell it. W-E-N-T, went. Now, went means to go. Okay, so somebody went somewhere. Probably Ben the Cat. I bet he went somewhere. Okay, so spell away. W-E-N-T. Back to your letter return tray. The next letters we're going to get out are S, A, I, D. Now, this is the word. Get your magic pointer finger. Whoops, these are sticking together from magnets. Magic pointer finger. The next word we're going to get out is said. Okay, one more time. Said. We use this word. This word means that someone is talking. So you use this word all the time. Now say it with me. S-A-I-D. Said. You do it. One more time. Very nice job. Very nice job. Actually, before we spell away sad, there's a very important reason why it's in our book. And we're going to talk about that in just a second. So, spell away. S-A-I-D. All right, one more word we're going to build with our letters, and that is the word. I want you to take your fingers and make a C and put it up to your eye and say saw. I saw Ben the cat. You say it. I saw Ben the cat. S-A-W. S-A-W. Saw. Okay? Now, saw is in our book. We're going to need to know how to spell it, but this one's very, very tricky because it looks like the word was. It does look like the word was, doesn't it? If you take, I want you to do this with me. If you take your W and move it, and then move the S, if you switch them, what word does it make now? Was. It makes was. W-A-S, was. But was isn't the one that's in our story. Saw. Saw. You say it. Saw. Let's touch and read the letters. S-A-W. Saw. Very nice job. Spell away. S-A-W. Nice job. All right, now I want you to put your book in front of you just like I'm doing with my book, okay? Everything I do, you have to do too. Okay, now what's the title of our book again? You whisper it to yourself. Yes, Ben the cat. All right, so we're going to open up to page 2. All right, and I want you to take your finger all the way down to the very bottom and touch this word that starts with a P right here, okay? This is the word purred. Purred, like you know how a cat goes when they purr when they like something. Have you ever heard a cat purr? Say purr. I know it's kind of a tricky sound to make. So it says Ben purred and purred. And you know what else? It's on this page too. Ben purred and purred. Let's see if it's on the next page. You read it with me. It's on this page too. Ready? Ben purred and purred. Good job. Okay, this one. I see it again. Ben purred and purred. Ben must really like the things they're giving to him because he's purring. Oh my goodness, it's on every single page. You read it this time. Ready, go. Good job. And there it is again. Ready? Oh my goodness. You're getting so good at this. And then at the end of our story, it kind of changes a little bit. It doesn't say Ben purred and purred on this page. It says Ben did not purr. Read that with me. Ben did not purr. I wonder why Ben did not purr. Let's turn the page and find out why Ben didn't purr. Let's see. What is he doing? He looks like he's sleeping. Let's see. Let's read that last sentence and find out why Ben did not purr. Ben was sleepy. You say that word. Sleepy. Good job. Now let's read it. Ben was sleepy. One more time. Good job. All right, now close your book. Go back to Ben the cat. And I want you to pause this video and read Ben the cat, the whole thing by yourself. You can do it. I know you can do it. When you're done, unpause me to find out what to do next. Are you done reading? Good job. Awesome. Now that you're done reading, I want you to go into your journal, into your guided reading journal, and I want you to write a sentence for me about our story, Ben the cat. I want your sentence to say, if I saw Ben, I would give him a, what would you give Ben if you saw him? If you saw him come up the elevator and this little kitty cat walk right out of the elevator, what would you have to give him? It could be anything you want. Okay? Now, in that blank space, you're not going to write a blank space. You're going to write the word of the thing that you would give him if you saw him coming off the elevator.